Ndewo, good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you to another episode of Untomato. It is so good to see all of you. I always get a kick out of having these conversations with you. So welcome. Welcome. This is going to be a very interesting show. First of all, Ntomodo is Igbo Nigerian for words of wisdom that I share with you to use or just to add to your repertoire. In some of my shows, I have no guests. I just have a heart-to-heart with my audience, focusing on topics that have consequence in our lives and our communities. Months ago, the African Women Mobilization Commission, AWMC, of which I'm president, promised the interest group of AWMC in Maiduguri, Nigeria, that we would help to take care of the displaced people at 4 camps. At the time that I made this promise, I wasn't quite sure how this would happen. When I saw the pictures of the hungry women and children at these camps, I just knew that we had to do something. We started a GoFundMe, and I'm so excited to announce that we have just started feeding the members of these communities. It is the most gratifying thing to see the pleasure, the happiness, the joy in the faces of some of these individuals needing this kind of help. I mean, we've got people with no food, who have eaten for days. We have women and children who have had water to drink. And of course, many of them die. But this is humanity. These are human beings. So we just knew we had to do something. Today, I'm supposed to be joined by my co-host and AWMC Executive Board member, Mary Beth Johnson, and also AWMC National Laison, Musa-Ododo Abdulrahaman, as we share videos of the feeding of the members of the 4 IDP camps in Maiduguri. The executive board member in Nigeria, Mrs. Hajjarat Abdulhamid, and the national director for AWMC, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed, will join us live at the camp while the 3rd day of feeding is happening. So I am so very excited about this, and you should be. I mean, because what it means is that, we're keeping our word. When we say we're going to do something, we actually do it. And what I love about these women who are doing the work of AWMC is their honesty, their devotion, their dedication, their love for their fellow human beings, and their willingness to go out into the boondocks, if you will, to make sure that these people are fed. So while I'm waiting for my guests to arrive, I would like to share a video. They show AWMC officers buying food items, preparing the food, and distributing food to the IDPs, IDP camps in Maiduguri, Bornu State, Nigeria. There are approximately 1,100 children who are displaced by the activities of terrorist groups in northern Nigeria. There are over 889 women who have lost their homes, their husbands, sometimes daughters taken away, raped, and gone forever. Children are dying every day from starvation and thirst. And AWMC is just so happy that we are part of the organizations trying to do something. But here's what's so exciting about AWMC is that even those at the camps have admitted that a lot of people come and make promises that they're going to do and help the people, but they never do. They come and they take their pictures and they walk away, and they never do anything. You can imagine how frustrating that could be for those who have been waiting for many, many, many years for somebody to care, for food to come, and just not getting any help. So it's quite exciting to be in the position to be the ones that are trusted to make things happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the video. It's a lengthy one, but it will show you what's going on in Maiduguri. And if you had contributed to our GoFundMe, you should be quite excited, because quite frankly, it is the money that you donated that is being used to help these people. But we're asking you to do more. And I'm going to share with you where you can make your donations. But I just want to play this video. And the first thing you're going to see is the national director who has gone and purchased paper plates, and then all the food items, and then the beginning of the journey towards the camps. Remember, what you're going to see is just the first and the second days that they have fed the people. But today is the third day, and if we, God willing it, we'll be able to go to the camp and actually see them in action. But if it's because network sometimes is so bad over there, so it may be a problem. But if indeed it's not a problem, then we'll go and join them. But in the meantime, I want to share the videos that they have shared showing.
We mother, we are set. We're going to the camp now, as you can see. We wear our AWMC t-shirt, as you can see. This is AWMC badge. I use AWMC badge, as you can see at the back. African women
as you can see, we're wearing our uniform, AWMC, and at the back, African women, and we are straight going to the camp for the distribution of the food items. This is the first day of our cooking activities. Thank you so much, ma. We are going to the camp for the food distribution. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Till you see us in the camp. Bye.
One of the sad things that I need to add this, one of the sad things that happened was initially the camp was supposed to have about 400 and something inhabitants. Unfortunately, by the time we got there, it had almost literally doubled. So while we prepared to feed 400 and something people, we found then that it had become 700 and something. So what that meant was a lot of these people couldn't get food. And you can imagine the disappointment and the sadness, and Zainab Ahmed, who is the national director, was so sad that we couldn't feed more. And certainly, as was the member of the board of directors, Hajjarat. So it is so important that we raise more money so that more and more of these children will be fed. But let me continue. Is the now this lady at this camp is an old lady. She's very sick, and fortunately her son and sister have come to the camp to participate in helping her. She hasn't eaten. Can you imagine? She's blind, she cannot eat, and all of a sudden we brought some food to her. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not playing. I think my
The last time we sat here, we visited this woman. That time we came, she was very sick. But as you can see now, she's getting better. She's recovering, and this is her sister, and this is her son. They are taking good care of her with the help of AWMC. And now we came, we say we'll still visit her again. She's saying thank you. She cannot hear very well. She cannot hear very well. So she's saying thank you. Though she has never seen you, and you take your time to buy something for her. She say thank you. And she's still waiting for something to come again. Thank you so much for this son.
I want to pause at this time and welcome from Nigeria he's gone again. It's the internet. The internet is always a problem, and the network is always a problem, but I'm sure he will join us again. And when he comes, that is Musa-Ododo Abdulrahaman, and he's the National Laison. He's the one that coordinates a lot of things and keeps us abreast of what's going on here. But let me continue with the feeding. See, this is important because when you tell people that you're doing something with the money that they give you, it's important for them to see it. It's important for them to see it in action. And that's what we've got going here. And this is really very exciting and heartwarming to see. At this point, because of the network, I'm going to add.
Why get a video? My sister, leave this one video. What's that?
Is actually.
Why get a first one? What could I wear it? You got it. We video.
Hello, before I lose you. Hello, Zainab. How are you? How are you?
Kai ka faɗa haka, ya zaka faɗa haka? Kai ka cire wani abu dan kwayan ka nan. Ka cire fulan ka nan. Kana so ka kore ni aiki, ina aiki da kira.
Zainab, can you hear us? Can you hear us? How are you? This is so exciting.
They can't hear, they're on the feed.
Huh? Yes, I know she's having difficulty hearing me, but I'm trying to see if there's a way you can see pictures of the noise. Hello, Zainab. How are you? Well, Zainab is at camp. That's camp number 3. This is the and obviously it's quite noisy there. But I want to Musa.
Junior.
Yes.
Hello, Zainab. Can you hear us, Zainab? How are you?
I'm watching. Ajakan. Hello, ma. Yes.
How are you? I see you're so busy.
I'm fine, ma.
Tell us what's going on.
Yes. This is Kofa Camp Kumasa. Kuzona yara. Kuzona kwa rufe bakin shi. This is Kofa Camp. All these kids are school-age children and they are not in school.
Can you pan the camera and show me the children? We can't see the children. Can you pan the camera to see Can you use the camera to pan?
Okay, are you seeing them?
No, we can't. We see you, but we don't see them.
Can you see them now?
Oh, now we do. Yes. Oh, how wonderful.
Can you see them?
Yes, we can. Yes, we see
Yara. To ku ji masa bye ku daga musu hannu. Ku guys. Can you see them?
Yes, we see them. Oh, how wonderful. So you're
yes, we can see them.
Today. You're going to feed them today, right?
Kucha mama. Oh, mama. Oh, chica. Yara. Oh, where rike baki shaka. Can you see them?
I see them. Oh, how wonderful. I see
them. Mother, they are hailing you. They said, Mama.
Is that right? Is that what they're saying?
Yes, they are saying, Mama.
They said, Mama, they are hailing you.
Oh my goodness. Well, would you tell them that we love them and we're so happy to be able to help them? And we're going to continue to do more to help them, okay?
Kun ji abin da ta ce wai in ce muku tana ganin ku kuma in ce muku tana son ku kuma abin da ta faɗa ta zo kwanan nan za zo a yi muku kafa bano.
Oh. You know what, Zainab, we're gonna let you go back to feeding them. I know they're hungry. I know they smell the food. So they must be. Can you show me the ladies who came with you? Can you see the ladies who are working with you, Zainab? I don't know if you can hear me.
Hello?
Yeah, can
Hello?
you show me? Can
Hello?
you show us the women who are working with you?
Okay. This is Ekaete Kuzoma Suwana. This is Ekaete, and this is Fatima. She's barista. She's a
Hello,
barista.
ladies.
She's Fatima.
Hello, ladies. How are you?
And this is Janet.
Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you so much.
And
hello, Queen Mother.
Hello, how are you?
And this is Haj.
Oh, hello, Haj. How are
Hello,
you?
Queen Mother. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Haj is a executive board member. Thank you for. I know you're.
Hi.
Oh my goodness! Look at all of them. How are you?
Hi, mommy. Hi.
Wonderful job. We're so proud of you. Hello.
Okay. Hello, ma.
Hello. You are powerful.
Good afternoon. How are you and the family? Today is the 4th day of our cooking program, ma. And we are here at Kofa Camp. We are here in Kofa Camp to distribute food for the IDPs, ma. Yes, ma. Today is the 4th day. Today is the 4th day of our cooking program, and they are thanking you very, very, very much for the support you have rendered. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Once again, thank you. We are grateful. We really appreciate you. They love you all.
Thank you so much. We love you all too. You're working so hard for humanity. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma. You're welcome.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to let you guys go back to your feeding. Okay? Because I know they're hungry.
Okay, ma.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Zainab. Thank you for the work you're doing. Thank you. Let me see. I will get all the names. I was you, Zainab. Zainab. Thank you. Hajjarat, thank you very much. All you ladies, thank you. Thank you for the work you're doing.
Thank you so much, ma. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your effort and for all the good things you have been doing for Bornu IDPs. Thank you so much, ma. We really appreciate you. You're most welcome.
Okay. Yes.
Hello?
I'm going to let you go on.
Hello? Hello?
I'm going to let you go on and feed them. We'll let you go on and feed them so that we can continue.
Yes. We want you to see us giving even 4 or 5 children before we proceed. Yara. Kowa shuru ya zauna. When they say bare samu ba. Can you see us?
Yes, we can.
Hello?
Yes, I can see you.
Can you see?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Ga wanda suna layi.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
Ku zauna. Karba. Muna yaran ne muna so za mu yi. Wanda suna layi. Ku zauna.
Okay, we're good. Oh my goodness. Is that wonderful? How awesome to see that. How awesome to see that. Let me see if I can add Musa to the stream. I think that he's still trying to come in. But in the meantime, I'm going to go back to what they did prior days. There are some really interesting and fun things to see. Let me add that to the stream. Meanwhile, Musa is trying to get in. Okay. Hello, Musa. Musa, I just want to thank you so much for all that you have done, for the help that you have rendered for this to become a reality. I mean, it's, to me, this is what joy is about. To see people who have not had anything to eat for a long time be able to eat. Tell me about it. Talk about what's going on over there.
Queen Mother is in the joy that you are bringing, that God is using you and OMC to bring to the IDP, to the internally displaced people in Bornu State, is unspoken. We can't explain that kind of joy. You can imagine they confess that they've not eaten for days. In fact, they said for years they've not even seen rice, beans. I mean, they saw us as angels. They saw a woman like as if they are from heaven. I can't imagine. I mean, I don't know. Is too. Even I'm short of words. Those are people that have they got their livelihood before the insurgents, before the Boko Haram insurgent. They can't do anything again. They are cut off from their farm or from their businesses. The women, in fact, the women are tormented mostly, and the younger ones, because the women are most vulnerable, and the younger ones. Some are married off at a younger age. Some they don't even know where their daughters are again. The men couldn't get their livelihood. They just, as you can see in the video, they are just standing around every day doing nothing. So I don't. Is a new beginning. When OMC came to their camp, we were there before, so they were like waiting. So immediately we were there, they said, when they say our women, they said, wow, this is a dream comes true that they've been waiting, and they cannot help not seeing us again at all. So I don't know. God in His infinite mercy will guide you, Queen Mother and OMC, so that we can have more from our donors, because we have started this, and if we stop, their hope is going to cut off, because they see us as a saving grace. We are creating a new beginning in their lives, and they are seeing more. They want to see more of us.
Yeah.
In fact, if you see what we share. Yes, go ahead. Sorry, we shed tears, Queen Mother. You got to understand the prayer, the kind of prayer they are shedding. They are shedding. They are just praying so profusely that our women, to all of us, we cannot help it. We had to shed uncontrollable tears of joy. We know that we know that God is using us to do great things in their lives, and this is all about humanity, living for others. And we thank you, Queen Mother.
It is such an honor for me. It's just such an honor. But I guess what's even more compelling for me is to find people you can trust to do it. Sometimes you want to do things, but you don't know whom to, if you don't live there, you know what I'm saying? You don't know whom to go through. So I am so proud of the OMC interest group. I'm proud of you, Musa, for all that you're doing. And you as a man who's so supportive of women. And what these women, Zainab Ahmed and Hajjarat, are doing, it's just absolutely mind-blowing. And then all the members of OMC coming together and traveling. You see, this is what people need to know. These women are traveling way into the boondocks, to go and do this work. So how can we here not be able to just give up a few little dollars, just a few little dollars to see those happy faces? I want to show, what happened. I want to continue to show a video about 2 days ago, or yesterday, and 2 days ago and yesterday. And when the children started to dance, that was just that. That just was too much. But let's continue. Let's continue.
The last time we stayed here, we visited this woman.
Okay, now
You cannot hear very well.
we've shared that. How exciting! They have that feeling in their hand. That's just absolutely fantastic. Now that we said, I wish only the lady was there. Oh, that just made my day. How much she I was just Can you imagine being an elder and not eating for days? I can't Why, Mama? Oh, that makes it all worth it. That makes it all worth it. We have a little smile here. Look at her.
We are done. We are done for today. This second day, we are going to a bigger camp. You can see we have about 400 packages here. Today we did for 400 people because we are going for Mole camp. It's very big, a bigger camp.
So this is the meal that they have prepared. They have packaged for where they are today because they have more.
We are done. We'll be packing it now. We'll start going to where we're supposed to go.
Musa,
Queen Mother.
That when we started this program, I'll be honest, I didn't even know how can we do this, because the need seems so great. And I said, it's going to take a lot of money. How do we do this? And we just, the thing about life is don't talk about it, be about it. Get started. Once you get started, things will start flowing. And what I ask people right now who are watching, don't just, this is not entertainment. This is absolutely not entertainment. This is about helping people survive. That's what we're trying to do. And we ask you to go to the African Women Mobilization Commission, our website, and you will see this link, okay? If you go to AfricanWomenCommission.net, you will see the link to this fundraiser. We're not here to entertain. We're here to show you what needs to be done, the needs out there. A community of young children, men, women, hungry, who have been displaced. But you know what? It's important also to understand that these people had, and Musa said it earlier, these people had a life. They had their shops, they were teachers, the children were in school. These were people, they're not beggars. You know, they didn't start off as beggars. They had a life. And this happened to them. See, when terrorism, and you say, before the grace of God, that could be us. Unfortunately for them, the terrorists came and they come to these villages, they ransack the villages. Sometimes they kill the husbands, they take away the women, they take away the girls, they get these girls pregnant, or they marry them off, something. So you have a people who had it going for themselves, all of a sudden living in despair. And the least we can do as human beings is to offer them some help. That is the least we can do. And I'm asking you, those of you who are watching what's going on today, to please don't just walk away and say, oh, that's nice. No, we want you to please. We want you to be willing to help. Now I'm going to post that again. There it is. HTTPS GoFundMe / well, let me go back. It's HTTPS : GoFundMe.me /899-03037. Again, if you go and let me make this available. Why, Musa? I want you to ask people to support this program, and I'll put this information here. Go ahead.
Okay. Please, we thank you for your funding so far, but we are looking out, begging for you. As you can see, just like the Queen Mother said, just like our founder, our president, the president of African Women Mobilization Commission has said, we are looking. This is not a child's play. When we are at the camp, it was an mixture of pain and joy, because seeing your fellow human being couldn't eat, couldn't drink water for days. But it was a joy for us because we could use the little resources that you have donated to bring happiness onto them, to bring joy that is unspoken unto them, because they've not seen such for days. So we are begging, we are pleading to your conscience that please help this cause. There is no greater cause for humanity than this. Every living soul, every living thing responds to love. Please, we want you to help us to reach out to these internally displaced people in Bornu State, in Maiduguri, Bornu State, Nigeria. And as you do so, God in His infinite mercy will bless you more, will replenish you more. That is the law of nature. Anything that goes around will come around in plentiful. It's a law of nature, and you know that nature never violates our own principle. And there's no greater calling. There's no greater calling for humanity than to live for. Please, we beg you in the name of Almighty God, please come to our aid. We are looking out for you. We want to create a new beginning for these people. We are not just going to feed them. It is a lineup of activity, but we have to start from somewhere. We want to give them, we want to empower them. The men want to see them, want to give them training that they can fend for themselves. They were people that had got a livelihood before. You can imagine that kind of mental torment to them, seeing that your children, you cannot feed them again. I'm a man and I know what I'm talking about. And you can, if you're a woman, you know what you see. To see your child to slave out, I mean, sometimes they don't have option to see these children. People impregnate them is a mental torture. We need to bring life to these people. We need to help them to start a new life. Please, we beg you to help us, please. As you do so, God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Queen Mother.
Thank you. And again, I've been showing it, AfricanWomenCommission.net. Go to that website, and when you go to, you will see the GoFundMe link. Click there and go and make your donation. It's not enough for us to go to church. A lot of us love to go to church and we pray and we do all that stuff. But after you do that, then what? You go home. What happens is, as long as you are doing for others, that's how the Creator will do for you. When you pray and ask for blessings from the Creator, the question is, what have you done for others? How have you merited? How do you deserve what you're asking? When you haven't done, you've got the opportunity to help others. $1, if that's all you've got, send it. And the good thing about it is these women are so, I'm so proud of them. Even they are counting every penny that they have spent. They have accounted for it. They have given bank statements. We can see exactly what they're doing. Sometimes we give a whole people bad name. You see, there's something that says when you give a dog a bad name, you hang it. When you smear everybody, they say, oh, Nigerians are 419, all that stuff. That's not true. Nigeria is full of good-hearted, kind, hard-working people, as you can see. People making every effort to support humanity best way they can. People who are just not praying, not just asking for themselves, but actually out there trying to help others. This is what we're doing. And we're asking you, if you don't have anything to contribute, perhaps you can send. If you go to AfricanWomenCommission.net and you go to that link, the GoFundMe link, send. If you can't donate, share the link. These people that you saw, and I just showed you 2 camps, but they are total of, but the video was too long. We've got the professional video coming out, but the video was too long because it incorporated, initially I had all the different camps, all the 4 camps. Well, today was the 4th camp. But what you're seeing are people in dire straits, people in need. What is exciting for us as well as AWMC is that now we are going into the eastern part of Nigeria and we are getting wheelchairs for people who are stuck in their homes, way in the villages, who cannot have no means of mobility. We are trying to get them wheelchairs, not necessarily motorized because of the condition of the road. So you may not be able to use a motorized one, but certainly wheelchairs nonetheless. And then there's a camp that we are going to be working with very soon. There's the leper colony. These are people who are suffering from leprosy. We're going to be working with Doctors Without Borders to go there and help with them and help them while we provide feeding opportunity for them. So there's so much that we're doing. We're not an organization that takes it lightly, what needs to be done for humanity. We actually go to do the work because the work has to be done. It is not just one person that can do it. It's all of us. And we don't care. As I'm an Igbo woman, I don't care where the need is. I don't care that these are Hausa people right now who are suffering at the IDPs camps. They're Nigerian to me. I don't care who is in the leper colonies. The national director, who's from Bornu State, is going to be visiting there. She doesn't care that they are Igbo, because what AWEC emphasizes is love for everyone. It doesn't matter where they come from. It doesn't matter if they're in America. It doesn't matter if they're in Nigeria or some other country in Africa, or what the color of the people are. Our role is to help struggling humanity, period, wherever we find it. We don't get stuck with ethnocentrism, with racist thoughts. We just help humanity, no matter who they are and no matter where they are. So I'm asking you again, please go to AfricanWomenCommission.net and make your contribution. The GoFundMe link. Share. If anything we have done here, if you have been moved by seeing the children who have not eaten for days, if you're a mother or a father, think about that. If you have children who have not eaten for days, and then you see them, some of them have never seen rice. Some of them haven't seen rice in months, in ages, quite frankly. Some of them were born at the camp, so they haven't seen rice. They haven't seen beans. So because of your contribution, because of your help, these kids have food in their hands. You can't beat that. There's nothing more satisfying for me. I've been blessed. God has blessed me. I'm not hungry. I have a home. You know, I'm not struggling. At least not like they are, not like a lot of people are. So I know that I'm blessed. And for me to receive more blessings, my joy is to give. Give and you shall receive. So to entertain you, we're asking you to please help solve the problem of hunger at these camps. Musa, tell us, what else do you see? Now, one of the things that I had talked to you about is that we need to begin to teach the men how to do a trade. One in particular is for them to start building tables, desks, and chairs, so that it will go, so that the kids will have something to sit on to go to school, even if they're open schools at this time. But then there are also neighboring schools that could use those services, and it will help these men, it will give them their dignity back, you know, and also help the women themselves to learn a trade. You know, why they're there, you know, life is too short for it to be wasted. They should be doing something. The children should be in school. So tell me more of what you see that we can be doing for the camps.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Just like we started, there's no how you can help a man with people with empty stomach. We started in a good note, just like you advise us, Queen Mother. At least we are feeding them now. But away from feeding, we cannot continue. We by God's grace, as we get more funding from our donors, we will go up. I mean, we will go to the next stage of our humanitarian service, which we have already in our plan. That is to empower the people. One, or the children, if we can give them a school, if we can start from primary school, so that the children can go back to school. The children are wasting, and just like you said yesterday when we were discussing, Queen Mother, you said they are president.
Okay, we're having a chat. We're having network issues here.
Yes. Sorry, Queen Mother. So you said, just like you said yesterday, they're among those children. That's right. They are future presidents. Among those children, they are future. They are nation builders right. Among them. So if you can start at least maybe from primary school, kindergarten, primary school, so that the children can go to school. And the next is most importantly that you mentioned now, how we can empower the men and the women, so yes. That especially the men, if you can be trained in skills in some kind of craft. They're like you said, rightly said, building chairs, like peasant. Some of them are peasant traders. They have their farm before, though they cannot go to farm again. If you can get some other skills that we can train them so that they can get their life back, so that we can go to the next level of not feeding them. They can feed themselves, so that they can, just like, let me borrow your word, they can get their dignity back as a man. And a woman too, if we can train them in some kind of skill, so that they can help the family, they can help the family too. And health issue, they are dying. Queen Mother, I'm telling you, we just lost some lives a few days ago. They are dying. It's part of our plan. If we can get, along with that school, if we can get a mini health care. Our lady there is a health practitioner. So Zainab is a practitioner. The last time, not this one, the last time they visited, they had to carry that old woman. He showed her in the video. The first day, he had to carry that old woman to the town so that she rendered health, and the woman it's getting better now. And she particularly went inside the hut because the one is old. So she gave her some food, and so they need help. They need health. If we can get health care for them, they need that so much. This food, health, and education. Just around that, food, feeding them, health, and education. And as we feed them, and we'll be facing it out. We feed them, and they can get themselves. They can feed themselves. Then we'll now start facing that off. Then we see that we empower them. Then and so that we can retool them. We can re-energize them, or we empower them to start their own life. It's going to be very, very great, Queen Mother. I know that we have positive fun now, but we are praying and hoping on our donors that we can do all this. This is in AWMC plan. AWMC have gotten all laid out plans for this. That's all our plans are succeeding each other. Immediately we are feeding them. Then we are able to empower them. Then we'll be facing that feeding up, so that because they will be able to feed themselves. Then immediately the schools are. Then we'll recruit some of them too. Some they are educated. We can even take some amongst them. And there's one, Queen Mother. You remember there was a lady that wanted to go to university. She is already even in university, but so she's dropped out too. So all those kind. They need financial. They need an assistant, Queen Mother. Thank you so much.
Yes. They need. Here's the thing. This is a need throughout Nigeria. There are so many displaced people, but it's in Maiduguri that I see that there are camps, actual camps for them. So it makes it a little easier to coordinate. In Maiduguri, because of the actual camps. That if you look at in the east, there are a lot of scattered, people who are displaced, but they're so scattered, that it's not coordinated. So there was coordinated is facilities for the developmentally, for the physically handicapped. So we're trying to focus on areas where we can actually do something because it's coordinated. And you as the liaison for Nigeria, those are areas that you're going to have to look into as well. So, in the east, the west, all those places, and I don't know if you're familiar with the leper colony in Uzwakole. Yes, exactly. That one we can work with. We can coordinate services there because it's an actual center. Okay, but they are suffering. Just like they're suffering at the IDPs, So for the east, those are the areas, the handicapped and the leper colony. Those are our focus there, and then of course the IDPs in Maiduguri. Now let me ask you: do they have? I don't know, but do they have other camps outside of Maiduguri, outside of Bornu State?
They have other camps also. Yes, they have camps in Adamawa, State.
Is it because of
and they have camp? They have organized camp.
They have organized camp.
And now, Yes, they have organized, and they have in Yobe State.
Yobe State, okay. Wow, this is terrible,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes.
God, people being displaced.
Very, very
like
terrible,
that.
and it's becoming it's becoming increasing now because of there's what they call banditry now.
Yes,
in short, this
the
one,
banditry.
in short, they are worse than terrorists. Oh, so the case is so worse now in not the whole. It's worse in northeastern Nigeria, but all now it has shifted to northwestern Nigeria, and of course it's going around. The banditry is going around
It's going to the
all
east as
Nigeria,
well.
but
Yeah.
yes.
And who are these people anyway?
Look
where
at
are they from?
Queen Mother. Queen Mother. Look at the east. They call them. They will call them what they tag as unknown gunmen.
Yes, they're not unknown. Some of them that we find as the military. Sometimes the military and police are part of that. You know, this is just terrible.
Yes, they just tag them that name. It's very, very terrible, and it's making life hell for the ordinary person in Nigeria as a whole.
And of course, we have a new. Hopefully, we'll get a new president, and hopefully that president will make this a requirement. You know, that we do something about all
we are praying so.
All that, you know. So
we are hoping for that.
Oh, we're hoping for that, my God. But when all is said and done, it's up to us to do whatever we can. You know, we can't always wait for government to do anything. You know, sometimes we ourselves have to be, you know, the solution to the problem. So I am just, our time is almost up here, but I want to thank you, Musa. I really, truly want to thank you for all that you've done, how you have aided these women, how you have become quite a source of inspiration to us. And I certainly want to thank Zainab and Hajjarat for their hard work and all the awesome women of AWMC. We're going to do better. One of the things I wanted to share with them is they are no longer an interest group. They are now a full-fledged AWMC chapter. That's what I want to let them know. We are so they've earned it.
We are humbled.
They have earned it.
We are humbled.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am asking you to please remember that this was not it was not meant to be entertainment. It's actually what we have to do. Remember to go to African Women Commission.net and you will see the GoFundMe project, and please make your donation today. Let us help feed humanity. Let us help those who are less fortunate than we are. I know there's a lot of problems in the world. It's not just in Nigeria, but again, we're not just doing for Nigeria. We're doing for Nigeria right now, but our goal, because AWMC is global, our goal is to do whatever we can all over the world to the best of our ability. Thank you, Musa, for being here with us. Thank you so very much. And thank you, audience.
Immense thanks, Queen.
It is indeed my pleasure. I am so honored to do what we're doing. AWMC is honored to do what we're doing. Okay, so on that note, we're going to call it a day. And everyone, remember, go and make your donations. We appreciate you. And so it is. Bye, Musa.
Bye, bye, bye. God bless your lovely heart. Bye-bye.